How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Planet Crafter. My name is Jello, and as promised, we are starting off this episode by exploring this ship. I was gonna try to see if there was a way to get inside it from a different spot. I don't think that there is. Let's see. No, that's just a rocket engine. That's another rocket. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get inside it. Oh, hey, there's a golden chest up here, though. I did not know that was up here. So we will go ahead and take all of that and deconstruct that, which gives us plenty more aluminum. So that's nice. And I guess we'll just go ahead and drop down and start running through. Let's see. Go in here. There's some iron and such that we could use in the future. That's okay. That's the only chest that's in this part. There's this chest right here. Again, just iron. I'm fine with finding the iron chests, but the chests that have iron in them, but what I'm really after are these blueprints. And I don't really want to have all of my space getting taken up by iron. Did I get this blueprint? I did, so I'm gonna deconstruct that chest. And jump, and we can't go in there, but I can go this way. But whoops, that is the wrong button. And really, there's no other way in. I swear this ship used to be bigger. Like, we used to be able to open that up or something. I mean, maybe we can if we are able to... I deconstruct that? No, of course not. Maybe we can open up these doors if we are able to start this, but I don't know what we would put in here. Can't put uranium in there. We can't put iridium in there. Golden seed does nothing. So maybe we need something like, I don't know, a uranium rod. It's the only thing that I could think of that would be useful. I don't have any oxygen capsules on me, okay. That's like the one thing I always forget to carry around is oxygen capsules. But I'm also never too far away from oxygen at any given time, so. Alright. And now we make our way back to the base. So that ship is as explored as it can get. We didn't get any blueprints from there, but that's okay. I guess we just need to go out and explore around some other areas. See if we can get some blueprints from somewhere else. Like maybe a ship that's down there. I am really itching to get this tier 2 deconstruction microchip. If y'all hadn't realized by now, I mean, I'm sure you have because this is the 4th episode and I have not stopped talking about it since. But, you know, I'm only a little bit crazy. And we only need to expand, well, we have a second story to our base. So, oh, I also built some more farm or some more grow areas um, as well. So that's really nice. That'll be helpful. And that is a lot of stuff that I need to put in storage that I don't always have the space for. All right. So what do I need for storage? 2. All right, 3, 2, and 1. So here's 1, 1, 2, 3. And titanium is right there. Alright, I'm gonna grab another water bottle and another... I don't have any other space food. Okay. Well. Oh well. I am going to make my way over towards this ship and see if we can find anything of interest. I will see y'all whenever we get there. Alright, well, here we are at this next crash site, and this ship is absolutely massive. We definitely need to build a... Oh no, I'm missing a titanium. I need a titanium and I need one fast. Oh, there's plenty right here. But yeah, we definitely need to build a living compartment because this is quite far away. So pop that there and let's go exploring. Throw our flashlight on and we'll start on the left. And going left, we have a ladder that leads down. Okay. We got some eggplant seeds. We have a microchip. Nope, I wanted to deconstruct that. More bunk beds. Anything of interest over here? Couple of beds, some wall lockers, and let's see, another microchip for us. Yep, there's that one, which is really nice. Just some more spacesuits, a 300% multiplier. I'll take that. Oh, this is actually a really good chest. What's in here? A bunch of iron. Okay. Let's see if we can't find another microchip. No, I don't know why my mouse keeps on doing that. No microchips as of yet. Anything in here? We have some water. Of course, I forgot to get oxygen, so I'm gonna grab that microchip and... Ooh. A jet engine. That saves us from having to make a jet engine, or at least one. And we're gonna go grab ourselves some oxygen because I am big dumb and did not make any oxygen. Let's see, what's our inventory looking like? I can eat that, so now I can go find an eggplant. Not an eggplant, some silicone. And build a crafting station so I can then run about and find some oxygen. Or some cobalt so I can make some oxygen. Alright, well, here's one cobalt. And there's another one way up here. Unless there's going to be a cheeky one here. There is indeed. A cheeky little cobalt. And we can make ourselves a little bit more, or another oxygen container so we can stay in there a little bit longer. However, we only have one slot left as of now. So we got to be very careful about what we do and don't get. So we're going to go to the right this time. And on the right side, we have a bunch of desks. It looks like it's some sort of briefing room. There's a door, another door. We have... Ooh, what is this? Some... Oh, some grow pods. And we got a couple of lerma seeds. We don't need lerma seeds, though. None of that is interesting enough right now. Anything in here? We have... Okay, well, at least we know that we have a decent amount of seeds in here. Let's drink the water to take that blueprint. And, oh hey, the ladder up here. Let's see if there's anything... Any of these doors open? This door is open. Or another nuclear reactor. And... Ooh, 2 more blueprints. And a Tusca seed. Okay. Well, lucky for me, I have a need to use that. So, it looks like we really do need our next tier 4 backpack, is it? Yeah. Especially exploring this ship, because there is just way more stuff to look at than what I thought that there was going to be. Alright. And this way, yeah, this is a really big area. So, I'm going to grab some oxygen and then make my way back over to our camp, which I know is this way somewhere. So I'll see y'all whenever I get. Alright, we are back at the base camp. There is a message that's been received that we need to go look at. However, there's also a bunch of other stuff that we need to drop off. I have not forgotten. Ooh, actually, I did kind of forget, but I've just reminded myself that the iridium and uranium have their own storage locker to go inside of. So that's going to help clear up a little bit of space around these bits, because I can put them in here. Put those in there, all that in there, and that. And we got a ton of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 microchips to decode. We got tier 2 pinning. We got a tier 2 jetpack. We got tier 3 agility boots. A map information rocket. And a vehicle tier 2 something. It's not in here though. Is it over here? Blueprint pinning. Blueprint pinning. Mining speed, mining speed. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever it is, we don't have access to it yet. We don't have explosive powder either. So, what is our backpack? It's a tier 3 backpack. What do we need for a tier 4? 3 super alloys and a titanium? I think we might be able to do that. It'll be a little expensive with the super alloys, but that's worth it. So, let's make our tier 4 backpack. And now we have, oh, so much storage space. Oh, that's so nice. I am going to get some cobalt so we can craft some oxygen. I did not forget about the veggie tube that we're supposed to be making. I've just gotten a little sidetracked, as you can tell. Alright, not ready. That is ready. And the squash is ready. And now that's ready. So let's go ahead and eat and Probably make some more water. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong button. But also, our oxygen is still going up at a solid amount, so... And we are 93% of the way there to rain. Fantastic. What is our heat going up at? Our heat isn't going up fast enough. It's 17 kilowatts, and we only have 2 available. Ooh, that is not good. Uranium rod and 3 super alloy for a nuclear reactor. Let's see, do we have any more? We have 1 super alloy. We have 2 super alloys. What does it cost to make a super alloy? I need aluminum, titanium, silicone, aluminum. There's iron because I needed that as well. Silicone, magnesium. Do I have any titanium in here? I don't. Titanium, the last thing that I need. No, I need cobalt as well. Okay. Well, luckily we got titanium here. And some cobalt right here. So we can make ourselves a 3rd super alloy. I know it's a little expensive with the aluminum, but it is definitely going to be worth it because our 1 uranium rod will make very fine work with a... Ooh, let me grab an iron as well. Well, a couple of iron. Because now we are able to make ourselves a nuclear reactor. And I want to see if I can place it down over here somewhere. I wonder, can I place it there? I can't. Why can't I place that there? What if I use an angled one? Okay, I can place an angled one there. That's fine. That works. I like that. Can I place another angled one there? I can. Okay. I'm just gonna put that there then. That way it still looks nice. And snap that one there. And can I rotate that there? I wonder how this is gonna look. Can I rotate this to where it it snaps in? I can. Can I do one more? I can indeed. And place that there. I do have a little bit of a gap right there. Let's see what it looks like and if we can cover that gap up. I don't have enough iron. Is there any iron around that's nearby? No, that's fine. Alright, well, still, we can place that there, and then I'll just deconstruct that. Whoops, wrong button. Oh no, that is way too low. I need that to be higher up. That looks ridiculous. Grab some oxygen real quick. Yeah, that just looks ridiculous going through the floor like that. Also, I'm not sure that it's safe to be this close to a nuclear reactor, but you know what? Who cares? It's a video game. It's not like we're gonna get any sort of poisoning from it or anything. Can I don't know that I can. Okay, it might just have to be like that, or it's gonna go on the floor. You know what? That's fine. We'll leave it there. That's fine. I'm not gonna... I'm not gonna argue about it or worry about it too much. It's a video game. Hey, we are at rain and we are moving slowly but steadily towards liquid water. Now we have 89 kilowatts available and a tier 3 heater, silicone, titanium, aluminum, and a iridium rod. So let's deconstruct that and see, do we have enough? We do indeed. The glories of being able to get back everything that you took away. So now our heat should be increasing quite a bit faster as well. It is indeed, yes. A biodome is something else that we need to make. That requires super alloy, which we don't have right now. Osmium, no idea where to get that. Fence, we don't need a fence right now. What I do need is somewhere to store all of my lockers. Need a big storage compartment. So that might happen up here. I might just build a little like 4 square here and then attach and then do another rounded bit here and come down. But in order to do that, I need more super alloy, and I can't get any super alloy right now because I don't have enough stuff to make it. So, I guess our next step is going to be finding more super alloy after we acquire everything that we need for the next, or from that next ship. Okay, those are nowhere near ready yet. All right. Grab some water, drink some water. And I know that I will need more water, but I'm gonna make my way back over to that crash site and I will see y'all when I get there. Alright, I have made my way here. We are also experiencing our very first rainfall of the game, which is really neat considering we have just gotten rain unlocked. But that is not why we are here at the moment. We are here looking for more blueprints. Ooh, we have another rocket engine. I mean, I'll take a rocket engine. That works too. We have a blueprint in there. We have another nuclear reactor right here, which tells me there's definitely some way to... Ooh, a bioplastic nugget. Interesting. But yeah, that definitely tells me that there's some way to power on these ships, because you can put stuff into there. So just got to figure out how power on these ships. I need more oxygen, so I'm going to take that oxygen and I'm going to replace it with some iron. That doesn't need to be explored right now. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? Some super alloy. I will grab the super alloy. I do need to eat anyway. So, alright, let's see. What's down here? A locked door. Got it. That's another locked door. Nothing, nothing. Alright, well, let's go down this way again, I guess, and see what we might have missed. We just climb down. And we'll go all the way down and to the right, and there's nothing to the left. There were these chests over here. That one has... Oh, that one does have super alloy in it. So I will take a super alloy. I will replenish my oxygen as well. That'll give us a little bit longer to explore. Even if there's nothing that we can get at the moment. Again, nothing. No, nothing. That was the iron chest. Alright, this ship is pretty much explored out. There's some resources in it that we could grab, but we don't need them right away. So I'm going to take a quick breath of oxygen and make my way back over to our camp. Well, I say that actually before I make my way back over to the camp. I want to see if they ever actually like did anything with the top of this ship, because people were always like speculating whether or not you'd be able to go in here and what there might be and if they're gonna add a golden chest and whatnot. So I'm gonna look. I doubt that we can get in there, especially without a jetpack. There might be like a door. Okay, there is no door. And that doesn't really look like anything that we can explore. There's a cliff face. That might be a cave over there. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. So, oh, and it is still raining. Either it's still raining or it's raining again. But still, we will grab some oxygen and then make our way back over to the camp. Or to our home base of operations, base camp. Alright, we are back home, and the rain has not stopped. However, I am happy that the graphical glitch of it raining inside whenever it's raining is no longer a thing. As hilarious as that was. Let's decode that one. And a vehicle unlimited oxygen. What? Okay, well, we really need to get a vehicle bay, I guess. And a microchip map. Alright, we're still making decent progress. It's slowed down a little bit, and our terraformation index has definitely slowed down, as well as our heat. But we are still making decent progress. We have a tier 2 nuclear reactor next. And it doesn't look like any of the next couple of things. Oh, a vehicle station at 6.5 MTI. So we are quite a ways away from that still. Okay. However, we do have an atmospheric water collector, which is really nice. What do I need for that? Boy, I'm gonna hold off on that for now then. I'm gonna grab a lerma seed, 2 cobalt, and 2 titanium though. Here's a lerma seed. I don't think I have any cobalt or titanium on me. I do not. I'm also going to pop some stuff in here. Nope, I need that out of there, and I need that out of there. I'm going to throw that in there. What is that percentage? It's 400. I'm going to replace one of these. You're 200, so I'm going to take you out and put you in there. 200, 250, 300, and... No, that's not the one that I wanted. And 200, okay. There's nothing else really worth grabbing, got it. All right. Time to get those 2 titanium and those 2 cobalt. That is 1 titanium. Hey, and we got an. I just remembered we never actually read the last message that we received. That's 2 titanium. That's 1 cobalt, and this will be number 2 cobalt. So now we can build our biodome somewhere. Can we get it to attach? I want it to attach. I don't want it to just like float out on its own. Can I get it to attach over here? No, that's... No, where is my door? Why won't... Oh, it's because the door is that way. Okay, I understand. Okay, then can I get it to attach this way? No, there's a building in a way and a building in the way, and that's too low off the ground. And can I attach it here? I can. Okay. I'm going to attach it there, which means that there's going to be some changes that need to happen. I'm also going to build an extra door right there so I can come in and out whenever I need to from that side. If it'll let me build a door, I hope it'll let me build a door. It should let me build a door. And jump, and door. There we go, and we have our Lerma seeds. We got a flower pot. All right, and this definitely needs to be deconstructed. Can I come around? Okay. Which means I need to deconstruct this as well, and I can build... Can I rebuild you like right here? Like central? Okay, I can. Alright, so that's a bit of a tight squeeze. So I'm probably gonna end up building another room there. Actually, I probably should build another room there. Titanium, of course. It's always titanium. Always titanium. Have any around me? I don't. I need to go all the way out here. Damn titanium. I know if I would just like expand the top a little bit more, then it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But here we are. Hydration level low. It's okay. We got plenty of water. We got plenty of water. Alright, well there's that right there. I actually need to grab another cobalt so I can build a little wall, because I don't want everything interfering. Where is... do I have any... don't have any cobalt. That's fine, because there's one right here. If I can build a little wall right there, then it still is separated off well enough. And things will be fine. Build the cobalt there. Build the cobalt there. Build that there. Throw that right. Oh, it can't be perfectly central. It's a little annoying. But we can still grab the wall locker and put it... No. I'm going to put it there. There we go. That way we have all of that in there. We have our super alloys, and we have our biomass area, which we don't actually have anything running for biomass. So we don't actually have anything running for biomass. I think I need to get the like flower and the tree spreader. And we need the tree spreader. We need a flower spreader. We need a bunch of other stuff that helps us make biomass. And I don't think we have anything. Oh, no, we do have. We have a grass spreader. Aluminum, lermaseed, magnesium. All right. Aluminum, lermaseed. I know we have some magnesium laying around here somewhere. Yeah. Let's grab another aluminum. And I need more water, though. That's the only downside is I need more water. I need to go grab some ice. So if I can grab, oh, there's one ice. I need one more. And make some water bottles. And then I'm going to go over that way. Try to find some super alloys with the jetpack, because I think I'll be able to build the jetpack by now as well. I know that the jetpack probably requires super alloys, but if I can build the jetpack, then I can get more super alloy, theoretically. There's one grass spreader, and can I put one right there behind that? I can. Alright, so now we're starting to build up some biomass as well. But I can't see it on this screen. Alright, what does our biomass look like? If I can move in the correct direction. Biomass, we are getting 0.38 grass a second. I'm going to say the grass is G. Alright, so that's not bad. For the jetpack, I know that we need both of our rocket engines. What else do we need? Oh, and a titanium. Okay, and I can't make that until I have sulfur and osmium. Okay. So, where is any titanium? That's all stuff that I don't need. I am going to put those away though. Titanium, 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 titanium. Wow, I have ran out of titanium that is close by. I think this is the next closest one. Alright, well, I guess that's the closest titanium that we have to us. And jump, and let's build ourselves a jetpack. We got 3 more inventory slots. Let's eat, and I need water before I can go out, so I'll be back. Right, so let's make ourselves some water, and I got a couple of oxygen canisters as well. But we really, really needed water, so here's our water. And now let's make our way over here and see if we can't find a ton of super alloy, because we need some for our atmospheric water collection, which will help with us getting water. as one could assume. Because we will no longer... Oh, how do I use my... There we go. We will no longer need to start farming for ice, because we'll start getting water on a regular basis. Oh, hey, there's aluminum in here too. Good to know. We don't want to fill up on aluminum, but good to know that there is aluminum. Let's see. And oh, I can't reach up that high. All right. But we are using our jetpack, as you can see. We are barely touching the ground. And super alloy. And we have another place to explore. Before we go in there, let's fill up our oxygen. And deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. And we have in here nothing crazy. Deconstruct. There's a lot of stuff to deconstruct in here, though. And that one as well. And we have a blueprint, which is nice. And we have nothing we care about at the moment. And we have no. I just want your blueprints. I don't really. Ooh, I'll take that. I don't really want anything else. Because the more blueprints I get, the more likely it is that I'm going to be able to get the deconstruction chip tier 2. And I can afford one more spot for super alloy. There's a bunch more over there. Is there any over here? Oh, my inventory is full, but that's okay because I need more oxygen anyway. I can grab another super alloy. And I'm not sure if this is the kind of place that's just once it's out. But I will take all of it that I can get. That is for sure. So we will eat that, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, and then we should start heading back this way. Ooh, a chest all the way up here. Let's see what we have in it. 2 super alloys, some food. Okay, so that's all stuff that is useful, but nothing that we need immediately. There's no other chest up there. There's quite a bit of super alloy up here, though. I'm not gonna lie. We could probably build a staircase up here, too. Which would be really nice. So we don't have to, like, jump and climb everywhere. And we are very close to it as well. Which, again, is very nice. So let's throw our super alloy down real quick. And we didn't pick up any of that. What I am probably gonna do between this episode and the next one is label lockers and make more lockers, honestly, because we need more lockers. And it's getting kind of a display case. All right. That's getting kind of like hectic between not having lockers and ooh, vehicle speed. Okay. We still aren't close to getting a vehicle bay. I mean, we're barely at a decent terraformation index. Ooh, interior stairs. Oh, that's nice. That'll be fun. But yeah, we're barely at 1.5 terraformation. So I think we need more heat eventually. What was I saying? Oh, yes, building more storage lockers and such. Let's see, what is the down here? Cobalt, iron, and a super alloy. Do I have? There's iron. I don't have any cobalt lying around, do I? I don't. But I am gonna grab a super alloy. Now that we have a place where we can get quite a large amount of it, actually, I might as well spend some of it. While, yes, it's still a rarer resource, it's not the rarest resource. Right now, there's osmium, which we haven't even found, and there's sulfur as well, which, again, we haven't found, so I'm going to pop that right there and open the display case and we'll place those there. Ah, see, it's so nice. So pretty. Next to our nuclear reactor. And then we can build a bed and everything else in here. Actually, we have enough fabric to build a bed. That attaches to a wall, though, and I don't have a proper wall to attach it to. I know that we don't need a bed and it's going to take up a bunch of fabric, but I want a bed. I think that it would be really nice. So I'll think about it. I'm going to go ahead and read these two messages and then we will probably end the video there. Your planet specifications, it is unnamed, corporation ownership, unclaimed, no habitation level, Itziel Prime is a sector, no history, planet is located in the Itziel Prime sector, hence as to why we're on Prime. Very funny devs. It's actually pretty good thinking. A pre-civilization sector crossed mostly by trade ships traveling between big spaceports. The sector has 842 planets, 13,511 stars, and is 7,000 parsecs wide. The planet has been identified as a possible candidate for future colonization. And we got a message from Riley. Hello, I finally managed to locate the system they sent you to. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. The success rate of planet crafters is very low because it's an almost impossible task. Hey, we got another new message. You should find space food in your pod and maybe in space wrecks. You'll need to grow food when you'll be able to grow food when you meet the correct requirements. So try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration and improvements are essential. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. I hope this reaches you. And there you go. I managed to obtain more information. I read that you have a greater chance of success if you build your base at an altitude. I'm not sure why yet. And if you manage to heat the planet up enough, some caves should become accessible when the ice melts. And one last thing, you can... An end of communication. So we might not ever see a message again from Riley. I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out if we do. But I am going to go ahead and end this one here. Last thing we will do is look at our grass growth, which is coming along pretty well. We love the change in the textures as you get closer to it versus far away. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.